I learned how to fight from Miss Ruby Kitchens. I learned how to fight from Miss Gloria Wright. I learned how to fight from Ennis Francis, Alice Cornegay. I learned how to fight from these great women who held this community down when nobody wanted to be here, when crime was rampant in our streets, when mailboxes were broken, buildings were abandoned, our schools were failing us. I learned from the people who stayed and fought through that.
Go ahead.
And now greater days are coming for Harlem. Yes, and I'm going to fight for the people who fought to benefit from it. Others are welcome, but there are those who stayed and fought, and they deserve every benefit that would come. Today we wind up here in A. Philip Randolph Park, and we're here for a reason.
You tell me to sit down?
It's my part of town.
Please, please.
A. Philip Randolph said, and I don't want to mess it up, so I'm going to read it to you. And this always struck me.
Sorry,
He
y'all.
said,
Let me just get
a
back to
community is democratic only when the humblest and weakest person can enjoy the highest civil, economic, and social rights that the biggest and most powerful possess. He said everything, and that's what I'm about. We have to make sure that the weakest of us, the least of us, are cared for. We have to make sure that every child gets a quality education in every school. We didn't just discover disparities in a pandemic. Our children didn't have devices. What a shock. They should have had devices long before then. When I was in school, we needed textbooks. They gave them to us. We didn't have to buy textbooks from somewhere else. How long have we been saying that technology is the wave of the future? So are we not going to prepare our children for the future? We have to get a counselor in every school. We need a social worker in every school. The needs of our children have changed. We have to teach them vocational trades. Every child will not go to college. Every child doesn't have to go to college. Okay? I need my plumber as much as I need my doctor. And he probably gets paid more. I need an electrician as much as I need an attorney. They are valuable in our society, and we have to train our children. We have to give training for our children in those areas. We have to train them to be entrepreneurs. Get jobs, but make your own job. When you don't get it, make your own job. Because they're talented. They have skills. They have dreams. They have hopes. We have to end this gun violence. Aisha said. I've lived here in this community when we suffered the epidemic of heroin. We suffered the epidemic of crack. And now we suffer the epidemic of guns, none of which were made in our community. None of which came from here. We have to make purposeful and deliberate efforts to get rid of this scourge in our city. Our children are dying. My heart is broken. Every time one of our children gets shot down in the streets, and they're getting younger and younger. These are serious issues, and this is why I want to represent you in Albany, because I want to take those concerns. I want to take that to the halls of the legislature and make them understand that Harlem wants safe streets. Harlem wants better schools. Harlem wants funding for small businesses. And Harlem wants to create big businesses. We want some green money. The green money. Yeah, we want some cannabis money. We are the most harmed community, and we want restorative justice. I see, is Yasmin still here? Yasmin Cornelius. We were out on the picket lines, trying to decriminalize marijuana. And I want you to get up early. And I want you to come out and vote. And I want you to call 3 people. And I want you to bring them with you. Knock on doors. Bring them out. Don't take this for granted. Eric doesn't have it in the bag. Cordell doesn't have it in the bag. You get out and you make us win, and win big. Okay? Not just by a hair, but win big. All right? I'm going to turn it over to Reverend DeGraff.